All right, hello everybody. Welcome. This is going to be a 15-minute flow with a focus on your shoulders, but you might feel it other places as well. My name is Shelby, and we are going to get started seated. So I just want you to find a comfortable seat. You can start in a cross-legged position. If you need to lift your hips up, you can sit up on a block or a pillow. Anything for you to be comfortable to ground down in the beginning. So we're gonna start just placing hands on the knees, and you want to just kind of bring your chest forward and then bring your chest back and find a position where your shoulders are stacked over your hips. And from here, I'm just gonna invite you to close your eyes. If that doesn't feel comfortable, just gaze out right in front of you. We'll take a few breaths in stillness. Begin to take a big breath in through your nose. And then start to breathe out through your nose or your mouth, whatever feels most comfortable. In through your nose. Out. Last one. Inhale through your nose. Try to get to the very tippy top of your breath. And then breathe out, push all the air out of your lungs. Start to blink your eyes open, and as you blink your eyes open, take your arms out to the sides and reach your arms upwards. And as you reach your arms up, try to bring your awareness to your shoulder blades and see if they can even lift a little higher. Bring your hands together and then interlace your fingers. Flip your palms so that you can press your arms up, and as you press your arms up, try to push your hips down into the ground, finding length in your waist. Exhale, start to push your arms forward. You're going to round your back. So we want to even tuck the chin in towards your chest. As you inhale, release your arms and cactus. So as you cactus, draw your shoulder blades together, lift your heart. And then you're going to cross your arms, hold on to your opposite shins, and round your spine. Inhale, cactus your arms, open your chest, big breath in. Exhale, hold on, opposite hand, opposite shins, round your spine. Inhale and cactus, pause there, lift your chest. And then exhale, land your hands down by your waist, down by your hips. Now walk your left hand out to the side, begin to reach your right arm up, press your right hip down to the ground and stretch up and over, and switch sides. Take the right hand down, walk it off your right waist, and reach your left arm up. And then you can add just like a little bit more flow. Sweep the left arm forward, reach your right arm up. Sweep the right arm forward and reach your left arm up. And as you come back through center, we're gonna come into tabletop. So you're going to sweep your legs behind you or roll over the knees, and then find your tabletop position. Hands under your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. I'm gonna show you from the side. We are going to start to thread your left shoulder. So we wanna take the right hand to the center and then begin to reach your left arm up to the sky. Drive your shoulder blades together, and you might feel a lot of sensation here. That's completely normal. As you exhale, we're gonna reach the left arm under, and then I'll show you from this angle so that your left shoulder rests on the ground. Then you can try to take your left ear away from your left shoulder here, creating more space in your upper back and neck. And then tensing your right fingertips, try to press a little bit more weight into the left shoulder if it feels okay. And I want to give you a couple options here. So you could extend the right hand out, place it on top of the left, interlace your fingers and pull your left arm with your right. You could tent your fingertips, right fingertips next to your face and then tuck the right toes and extend the right leg back. When you do that, you're gonna notice the shift. So more weight is gonna shift into the left shoulder, enhancing that sensation between the shoulder blades. And then you might even be able to turn your gaze up towards the ceiling so that you rotate to the back of your head safely with control. You're gonna take one more big breath in here, wherever you've landed. If your right leg's extended behind you, bend your right knee, bring it back down. Place your right hand next to your face for support. Straighten your right arm. And then let's lift the left arm back up, just like how we started, creating that T shape in the spine. Exhale, left hand down. Ooh, so you can walk your hands a little farther forward now, coming into puppy pose. And from the side, what this looks like, the knees are stacked. Oh, sorry, your hips are stacked underneath your knees, over your knees. And then we're gonna melt the chest down. Some people like to take their chin to the mat. That could feel like a lot of pressure for the neck. So if that doesn't serve you, place their forehead down. And we just wanna work on this idea of pressing the chest down. Some people say like a melting effect of chest down or heart melting towards the ground. Take one more inhale here. And exhale. Now to safely come out of this, we want to draw the lower belly up and in. So we just lift the belly, bend your arms so that your hands come by your ears, and then straighten the arms, and then you're back in your tabletop. We're gonna hit the other side. So now you'll take your left hand directly underneath the center of your chest. Begin to reach the right arm up to the sky. Try to squeeze shoulder blades together to find that lift in your chest. And then we thread the right arm under. So landing onto the outside of the back of your right shoulder. You'll take your right ear away from your right shoulder, kind of bringing the head slightly forward. And then you can rest. So rest on right temple, right shoulder. Options here, left hand reaches for the right. You pull and kind of create this rounding effect in the upper back. Or hand next to your face. Tuck your left toes, extend the left leg back behind you, and feel how that changes where the pressure is. And then where you feel the sensation. Maybe roll to the back of your head. It's a bit deeper of a stretch for your neck. You're gonna take one more bright breath in here. And a huge breath out. And go ahead and bend your left knee. Place it down to meet the right. Place your left hand next to your face for support so that you can straighten your left arm, and then rewind. We're gonna reach that right arm up into the sky, open the chest. Exhale, right hand down, puppy pose, round two. So I'll say this correctly this time, hips over your knees, walk your hands out, and then work on that heart melting effect. So your booty is gonna kind of pop up upwards, and then we melt the chest down as far as you can go. And you might be like, I wanna chill here for a while. And I encourage you, if you're like, I like this feels like a lot for my shoulders, stay here for a few more breaths. We're gonna start to make our way out of this pose. Begin to round start to draw your lower belly up and in. Walk your hands back in, come into your tabletop. And then we want to tuck the toes and start to lift your hips back to a modified downward facing dog. So what I mean by that is it's not your deepest downward facing dog with the heels to the ground. I actually want you to bend your knees and push your belly back to your thighs. And we want to just take a moment here to spread the fingers and push the weight and the energy of your upper body forward. Then you can start to walk. You can start to walk your feet up to your hands, and then bend your knees, belly towards your thighs, drop your head. Take a big breath in here. And a huge breath out. Around your spine. Slowly release your arms. And it's going to look a little weird, but we're going to round the spine to roll up to stand. As you inhale, reach your arms up. And then when you exhale, you're going to reach your arms back. You're not going to bind them. So when we bind in yoga, that means interlacing the hands and drawing the shoulders together. I just want you to reach your arms back and then start to fold. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, extend, and then fold back down. Round your spine. Inhale, reach up and stretch up. Exhale, arms reach back behind you as you hinge over the hips. Try to avoid binding those arms. Inhale, hands come down, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. And just one more time, root to rise, sweep up, stretch up. Exhale, arms back, reach back, stretch back, and fold. Next, inhale, hands come down in front of the shoulders, lift your heart, and then fold back down. From this position, we're gonna step the right foot back behind you. Seal your right heel down to the ground. Your right toes are gonna point out at a 45-degree angle. So just check that. You're gonna feel a stretch in your calf once you have that heel grounded. Now bending into the left knee, start to rise up. This is a warrior one position, traditional warrior one. If this bothers your lower back at all, I encourage you to come up onto the right big toe mound and square your hips. Inhale, begin to reach your arms up to the sky. Then as you exhale, interlace your hands behind your lower back. So creating that same muscular action, now you're enhancing it by bringing the hands together, lift your chest, bend into that left knee, and then bow to the inside of your left leg, drawing the shoulder blades together. Now try to keep that bind, pressing into both feet equally, lift back up. You're gonna do that one more time. Exhale, bow to the inside of that left leg. Inhale and rise back up. Go ahead, reach your arms up to the sky. Stretch your fingers and then take your arms a little wider. Go ahead, plant your hands down to the ground. Now roll up onto the right big toe mound and step your left leg back to meet the right. Come into your modified down dog by bending the knees, pressing belly back to the thighs. Inhale, round your spine, roll out to high plank. Lower your knees down, untuck your toes, and lie down onto your belly. As you inhale, loop your shoulders up to your ears and then pull them back. Lift your chest. And then exhale, lower back down. Take your feet as wide as your mat now. Take your hands under your shoulders and then walk them out to the sides off of your mat. Tense your fingertips, draw your elbows in and lift your chest. Now, if you feel pain in your lower back here, come back into Cobra pose. Otherwise, if you're feeling okay, sensation is not the same as pain, so just start to discern the difference there. We're gonna drop the right shoulder down, look over the left. Inhale, center. Drop the left shoulder down, look over the right, and inhale, center. Exhale and lower all the way down. Hands come under your shoulders, tuck your toes. You're gonna press up to your knees and then pull back to that modified down dog. So bending your knees, belly to thighs. Step your feet up to your hands. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Round your spine, roll all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, arms reach back. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. Other side, step your left foot back behind you. Seal your left heel down to the ground. And right from the get-go, you're gonna feel this oppositional action. Your right toes pointing forward, pushing forward, your left heel bone grounding. Inhale, rise up to warrior one. When you come into this warrior one position, we wanna reach the arms back, drawing the shoulder blades back, maybe interlace the hands, driving the heels of your hands together, squeeze the muscles in between your shoulder blades. Exhale, bend into that right knee and bow on down. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale and bow down. Inhale, come up. Reach your arms up. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step your right foot back to meet your left, coming into high plank, knees down, untuck your toes, lie down. Hands underneath your shoulders. Walk the hands off to the sides. Come, take the feet as wide as your mat. Draw the shoulder blades together and lift your chest. And then I encourage you, maybe you rock from side to embellish this one, so you can rock from side to side, or you hold it here, lifting your chest. Exhale and bring it all the way down. Hands under your shoulders. Start to pull back to a version of child's pose where we take the knees together and reach the arms back behind you. Let the soft skin of your forehead touch the mat and soften. One more inhale here. And exhale. Release your hands. Take them right to the sides of your knees and make your way up to a seat. When you come to your seat, you can rest your hands on your thighs, loop your shoulders up to your ears and pull them back and down. One more time, shoulders come up and down. And you can blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me for this break for your shoulders. If you have more time to spend on your mat, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day as you move into your next event, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.